how to create a schedule maintenance for conditional based maintenance. So the conditional based maintenance can be created by going under the maintenance tab under schedule maintenance. We have to choose the SM list, the schedule maintenance list. So here the same as static, we are going to create a dynamic schedule maintenance which is called dynamic condition based maintenance. So the filter and the calendar options, the import option which is similar, same as the static maintenance. So to create a schedule for dynamic, we have to choose the right side top button called schedule, and we have to choose the workflow, the checklist for the conditional based maintenance, and we have to give the name. So diesel generator condition based maintenance, we have to choose the account name, the date range, from which range to which it should be, and we have to choose the user who is going to do the first form of the maintenance activity and the notification. So here we can set the durations to complete the task within time, and if it is not completed within 48 hours, then it is automatically moves to overdue, which is SLA breached. And notification, how much hours earlier the technician groups should receive a notification that this conditional based maintenance is going to be raised. And we have to choose the assert. So after choosing the assert, we have to mention it is static schedule maintenance or dynamic schedule maintenance. So when we click the schedule, the system will pop up a message called create static or dynamic. We have to choose dynamic for conditional based maintenance, and we have to give next, and we have to enter the service name for this schedule. So I will enter this as service 2. Add condition. So this service name is not similar, it should not be similar. It can be created as per the business requirements as we need, which should be easily understandable. So here we can add the condition for the conditional based maintenance. So to add the conditional based maintenance, the schedule for conditional based is purely mapped with the meters which are all added to the particular assets. So through meter reading only this condition based maintenance is being handled. So these meters are being created in the meter reading master. So for the particular assets, we can add the n number of meters, and that can be mapped with different units. So based on that, we can create the schedules for this condition based. So I am just selecting the temperature monitoring, which has been already added in the meter reading master. So in the upcoming tutorial, we can see how to create a meter reading with different units. So we can choose the unit name. So I have created earlier for volume and kilowatt. So I will use volume. And we can set the limit. So the limit would be greater than, less than, between, equal, and every. So greater than, if the threshold is 100, when the daily readings are being entered, so the first initial reading is 100. So on the next day when you capture the reading, if it is 200, then it is greater than 100. So automatically system will schedule a condition based maintenance. When you are entering greater than, less than, between, or equal, the system will capture the condition one time. So if the condition is being satisfied in one time, automatically the schedule will be created and disclosed. So for the next cycle, we have to create the another schedule maintenance. Only the option limit of every has the provision, that is, if you are adding 100 or 200 of the threshold range, so it will be, the condition will be checked and the maintenance will be raised every 100 or every 500 like a cycle. It will only get raised continuously on the every threshold range. So the other ranges, if it is satisfied one time, if the condition is satisfied, then automatically system will schedule the condition based maintenance, and for the next service we have to create the another schedule. So greater than, less than, between is if it is 100 and 200. If it is between this range, if the condition is satisfied, then the system will schedule a condition based maintenance. So I will give greater than 100, and we can add n number of conditions, and that conditions, all conditions can be handled using the AND or option. So here I am just adding the same meter, or you can just add the different meter for the particular asset. So I am just using the same meter but with a different unit, and we can give it as every. So my threshold range would be 500. So every 500, when the daily reading, for the example, the first reading of a day is 500. So in the next cycle, my reading is 600. So the condition is not satisfied. In the next day, my reading is, so my next reading would be 1000. So the system will calculate the current reading and the previous reading. So the initial reading is 500, the second reading is 600, and the next reading would be 1000. Then 1000 is my current reading and 600 is my previous reading. So the interval between 600 and 1000 is 500, the interval. So the condition is satisfied. So system will schedule a condition based maintenance. So if my next reading would be 1500, then 500 is the cycle. So again the system will schedule a condition based maintenance. That is, every 500 period of interval, the system will schedule a condition based maintenance. So here is the option called AND and OR. AND is the condition where the system will calculate on the both conditions. So both the conditions should be satisfied. So condition number 1, threshold range should be greater than 100, and condition number 2, every 500. If both the conditions are satisfied, then system will raise the schedule. If we provide OR option, it will capture any one condition. If the one of the condition is satisfied, automatically the system will raise a condition based maintenance. So you can create the condition with AND or OR option, and you can save it. So here the condition is saved successfully. So I can expand it and see the both condition which are all created, and we have the provision to edit the conditions as well. So as per earlier, we can schedule the work instruction which is priority, urgent or critical, and the instruction can be provided, and we can save the scheduled maintenance for condition based. So here we can differentiate using the filter option and see the dynamic condition based maintenance which are all scheduled, and the filter options for other items like account, workflows, category, department, that also can be filtered out. So the other icons with the import option, the file import history, and the download option includes the dynamic and the static, which is common for both dynamic and static. Both are being getting differentiated while scheduling the maintenance. So in the upcoming tutorial, we can see how to update a static based maintenance and a dynamic based maintenance. Thank you.